Hello traders, my name is Tomasz Wiśniewski, I'm a Chief Analyst in Alpari Research and Analysis, and this is Daily Analytical Report. So we have Wednesday, and we need to find something interesting on the market. So far, for example, on my account I do not have anything open. I have on my watch list I have like 15 instruments, but on none of them I have interesting trading occasion. Unfortunately, no strong trading signals. So I still need to be patient, but let's look for something together, because yesterday we analyzed maybe 70% of the instruments available on our platform. So we have 30% left, and maybe among those 30% we'll find something decent. But before that, we need to check the calendar to see what is going to happen today. Overnight, we had data from New Zealand, trade balance, much better data than expectations, but failed to help New Zealand dollar. So New Zealand dollar is still weaker. This data did not help. We are also waiting for the durable good orders data from US, and from we're gonna have a Fed speak. A few members from Fed will be giving their insights on the monetary policy, etc. And also we'll have a speech from the Bank of Canada governor, Mr. Paulos, in 10 hours, definitely influential for the Canadian dollar. Overnight, remember, well, opening position on New Zealand dollar is not the best idea for the traders who are having tight money management rules and risk control, because overnight we'll have interest rate decision from New Zealand, as you can see among together with the statement. So opening position on New Zealand dollar is not the best idea right now. Obviously, again, for those traders who have a huge respect for their money, because for traders who are looking for volatility and they seek for risk, it's a great occasion to trade, because when you have an interest rate decision, usually you have a huge volatility. So for some traders it is a great occasion. For some traders like myself, I avoid trading when we have an interest rate decision data. Euro dollar bounce from the midterm downtrend line. This bounce is interesting because it's a head and shoulder pattern. Today we got breakout of the neckline. Well, we got this breakout now, which actually gives us well, still we have this horizontal support left, but this actually gives us a sell signal, and the price should aim the purple area. Let me try to estimate the risk to reward ratio, because selling here, stop loss on 50 pips, take profit on 100 pips, fair enough. That's 2 to 1, and that's a risk that you can take. So I tend to avoid lower time frames, like it's a setup on H4. It's not a setup on D1, or let me check D1. Well, on D1 we have almost engulfing. If we consider here, close is 117.02, here is open 117.02. Yeah, it's almost a bearish engulfing on the downtrend line, so fair enough. That can be a decent sell opportunity. Head and shoulder formation, breakout of the neckline, and now we are breaking the horizontal support. So that is a quite, and also downswing flag, downswing. Okay, fair enough. That can be a good sell opportunity. Silver, well, if euro dollar is going lower, so dollar is stronger, silver is usually stronger too. And you can see that we are aiming the horizontal support again. The price yesterday created a pin bar bouncing from the lower line of the triangle, which alone can be a buy signal, but as you can see today it fails to lift the price higher. So we may be witnessing a breakout attempt soon. Obviously the price can go here and reverse, and then 2 pin bars in a row on such an important support will be a buy signal, but so far it does not look like a buy signal. So far it looks like a strong sell signal, but it looks for like a strong sell sentiment, but there is no signal. Signal will be created when the price will close below the lower line, when the price will close H4 candle below the lower line, the lower yellow line. American dollar to Japanese yen, head and shoulder pattern. Yesterday we went really high. We came above the neckline, we came above the horizontal support, we came above the midterm uptrend line, but that comeback was false as for now, and the price is going lower again. I don't know what is happening here, to be honest with you. What I know is price breaking the green line will be a sell signal. That's, for me, that's for sure. On H4, yes, those candles look decent. Shooting star, then another shooting star. So this looks like a sell signal for me. So if euro dollar is having a sell signal and American dollar to Japanese yen is having a sell signal, probably euro to Japanese yen is having ultra strong sell signal. Let me check. You need to check the correlations. Well, yes, as you can see here, a strong drop. We analyzed this instrument yesterday. I didn't see anything interesting, but situation changed a little bit. Well, there is no sell signal yet. We will get a sell signal once the price will break the red line. There is this support, but is not so significant. It was since here, as you can see. I'm gonna change the color, maybe green like this. So yes, the price is defending right now this red line, but sell stop order here is quite interesting, is quite a good idea. Here. Okay, but let's come back to here, because now as you can see, dollar is here is gaining traction, here is losing. That's an interesting situation. So traders are trying to defend this line, but I think that price, one can think about opening a sell stop order here. Okay, let me clarify that. Wait, here, okay, no, like that. Yes, sell stop below this low. Seems like an interesting idea, because for now the price is trying to draw a hammer. Hammer would mean a false breakout, but we will see. Australian dollar to American dollar. Well, I was hoping for a bigger upswing, but as you can see, the buyer stopped on the first horizontal resistance here. Well, fair enough, that's a strong downtrend. And again, in the long term, that is a strong sell signal, but the price, for me, I cannot find a decent entry point. So yes, well, you can say that was a decent entry point, but I was thinking about a further upswing here. It did not happen. Okay, fair enough. For me, it's too late to open a position. I won't chase the train. That's also a very important lesson for traders, that you shouldn't chase the missed opportunity. And actually, to be honest with you, I will have opportunity here. Here, that was not an opportunity for me. The price was still too low to sell. Euro to Australian dollar, I was thinking yesterday about the possible downswing. The price respects, actually the price respects all Fibonacci lines, and the upswing stopped on 61.8. Now we're having a respect of this red area here. On the lower time frames it looks more important. And we are locked between horizontal support and horizontal resistance. Price closing above those heads will be a strong buy signal. Price closing below the lower line, the lower orange line, will be a sell signal. And I think that I would enter this. I have good experience with Euro to Australian dollar. Obviously, you cannot base your future trades on the previous experience, because every trade is unique, and you should approach that this way, that every trade is unique. But sometimes one instrument suits your trading strategy better than the other, because for example your strategy is for breakouts or swings or long trends or sideways trends, etc., and one pair behave in this way more often than the other. That's a fact from the market. So some of the instruments suit your trading strategy better than the others. For example, many instruments have false breakouts very often. So if you go for the pending orders with a buy stop, sell stop, you're gonna get screwed on those instruments. British pound to Swiss franc. Here I'm waiting for this. Actually, I think we can adjust this line to be more precise. Yes. Price closing below the green line is a strong sell signal. Price closing below the red dynamic resistance is a buy signal. So here I'm patient. I'm waiting for this situation to develop. There is a correction. I'm wondering if that correction, if we can get a correction equality patterns. Let me check. Okay, here, no, here. See, this correction is a bit too lower, okay. So according to the correction equality pattern, we should get here, which does not make it a super decent selling opportunity in terms of the risk to reward ratio, because if you're planning to sell here, it would be better for the price to get to the yellow area. But correction equality pattern does not have to be respected every time. British pound to Australian dollar, I was thinking about the head and shoulder pattern. That's why you don't trade when there is a right shoulder forming. You trade when there is a breakout of the neckline, as I stated here. The price did not break the neckline, the price did not break a midterm uptrend line, the price is advancing higher, and actually they can deny this head and shoulder formation. Price closing above the 50% FIBO will be a strong buy signal, and maybe I will enter this position, but as for now I'm patient. British pound to Canadian dollar also, they are defending horizontal support. Defense. Another defense is happening as we speak, but a breakout of this line and breakout of the green line will be a strong sell signal, and it would be nice to attend this, especially after this shooting star that we saw on Friday. That can be a nice selling opportunity. Also in terms of the risk to reward ratio, because for example, if you will sell here, stop losses on 70 pips and a potential profit, long-term profit is on 300 pips. So decent risk to reward ratio. American dollar to Canadian dollar is making a correction quality pattern. That's where the price stopped and is forming a sideways trend. Not very interesting occasion to trade, unfortunately, but I'm waiting for this situation to develop. Let me check the euro. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Euro dollar is defending the support, so maybe some traders got that's a false breakout, and from this maybe we'll go higher. But that's a very nice situation. I like it. Because the thing is that when some traders get screwed, well, I'm not happy that some traders get screwed, but when some traders get screwed, market sees that, and those traders know that, and other traders know that, and after some traders get screwed, so there is a fake movement, all traders enter the opposite movement because they know that one direction did not work out, so most probably the price will go other. That's just a simple principle of the price action. Australian dollar to Canadian dollar failed to defend the neckline, and now the price is going lower. They are using this upper line of the wedge for a bounce, but most probably this will result with an ascending triangle pattern. So drop, horizontal resistance, drop to this line, upswing, drop, upswing, etc. I don't trade inside of those patterns, so it's not an occasion for me. Australian dollar to New Zealand dollar, that's a long-term trade. I'm waiting for the breakout of either a black line or this line. As you can see here, traders went higher. That was a buy signal, but they got screwed, and we have a result of that. A huge drop. And euro to Japanese yen, I also like the fact that the price is defending this dynamic support because it points out the relevance of the support. So we can see that any breakout of the support will be a strong sell signal. So yes, I like this. I suddenly like this situation because, as you know, I didn't like it before, but now it looks okay. All right, we finished yesterday, I think, on British pound here. Gold. Let's analyze gold. One of my favorite instruments. Okay, broken up trend line, obviously. I had a short position on gold, but I closed that. I opened it here, closed that probably here. As you can see, some may say it was a premature to close it, but I've had a decent profit, so I'm not bothered about that. Maybe Fibonacci will help us to estimate the potential target for this movement, because as you can see, Fibo respects, gold respects Fibonacci levels, both in the long term and in the short term. So maybe 50%. We will see the drop to 50%. Where also we do have a horizontal support from this. So I'm quite surprised. Well, not surprised. I'm very happy that gold respects Fibonacci's, because it's always good that certain instruments, they respect technical analysis. Brent, I usually focus when I trade on oil. I usually do this on the WTI. In many occasions, WTI has a better situation than Brent. As you can see, okay. WTI even have some issues with data. Okay, on WTI we came back above the horizontal resistance and we are aiming new highs. The instrument is not tradable for me at the moment, but the sentiment is definitely positive. And if you think about going short on oil, that's not the best idea. I'm not telling you that because I think that the oil will go up, but the thing is that I don't see any potential in this, and it does not look like the oil wants to go down from the technical point of view. Dollar index, what's that? 14, 18. Unfortunately, I have a gap in data. Well, okay, I'm not gonna analyze this instrument then. Let's check the French index, Caron. Indexes have huge troubles recently. Okay, this data is complete. But unfortunately, I don't see any good technical situation here on Caron. But maybe DAX will come with a help. Nice double bottom formation. Well, I don't want to scare anybody, but you know what's this? Left shoulder, head and right shoulder. That is a pattern which points us at recession. It does not look good, guys. Totally. Price closing below the gray area is an invitation to go to those lows at least. Yes, that can be a very, very negative sign. I have the potential target for this drop, but that's just the potential target. Yes, it's on those lows. Exactly on those lows. Probably we will get a contact there, a small bounce, but any price closing below this area, that's the end of the bullish dream on stocks. Let's check if Nikkei has also this kind of a pattern. Not really. Nikkei is more bearish in a smaller time frame, because we do have this head and shoulder as well, left shoulder, head and right shoulder. Price closing below the green area will be a strong sell signal. Let's see the potential here. Okay, this is the potential target. Another one. And the negative sentiment will be denied once the price will break the upper black line. FTSE always had a nice technical situation. Let's check if it's the thing now as well. DAX is having a perfect head and shoulder pattern. It's not the thing for FTSE, but FTSE has own issues with, let's say, pound. DAX has own issues with euro, so the correlation is not so big in terms of those two instruments. Here on FTSE we do have a flag. Flag is bouncing from the 38.2 Fibonacci, which is a very good positive sign. And as long as we are above 38.2, it's all good here. That's just a normal correction. And one of my favorite, but long time no see, with S&P 500. What we are having here. That is a support. That is a support which got broken. That is a support here. Remember, guys, that S&P and indices as well have tendency to create long tails. We don't have so many long heads as long tails, as you can see. Tail, 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 tail. That's the specific of the stock market in general. That shares mostly can go only higher. We have few potential supports. And as for now, the situation is not dramatic. But it does not look good. When the negative scenario will be denied, when the price will break the upper blue line. But for now, it's more of a sideways trend between the horizontal resistance here, horizontal support here. I don't think that this black line can be super relevant, despite the fact that it can be a flag in the new downtrend, which started here. But the proper sell signal, like from the technical analysis, will be triggered when the price will break the green area and the blue support here. Okay, and we have to analyze Bitcoin as well. $6,000. Well, technical analysis does not lie here. Trend continuation pattern, which is a flag. Trend continuation pattern, which is a flag. That's a new downtrend. Downtrend flag, downtrend flag, downtrend. The target 6,000 euros dollars is a psychological barrier, but the real target is here, the blue area on 5,600, 5,700, and the price should get there. The negative scenario will be denied when the price will break the, let's say, red line. Red line is the ultimate resistance for Bitcoin. It does not look good, guys, and I still remember when most of the phone calls from my friends about buying Bitcoin I had here. Typical bubble, guys. Burst of a bubble, and now problems. Where is the long-term uptrend line here? Yes, breakout of this line, this horizontal support can be super dangerous. Okay, let me check the euro dollar. Oh, euro dollar going higher. American dollar to Japanese yen also going higher. So there will be no signal here. No signal here. So yes, this time unfortunately it's for patient traders. But you know, Warren Buffett said that investing is money flow from traders who are not patient to those who are patient. And I'm patient, so I want to get money from those traders who are not. And you always get rewarded if you're patient. Really, it's not that you're gonna miss a train, because there are so many trains on the station that you just have to patiently wait. Patience is everything. I repeated that word hundreds of times, but it's everything in trading, guys. So don't force yourself to trade. You just wait. As a trading sniper, that's why this video is called Trading Sniper. Actually, I'm gonna put the instruments in terms of the relevant of the situation here. Those with the best potential. Yes. So for now, those are the instruments with the best potential, but everywhere I have to wait for the breakout to happen, to give me a proper signal. Thank you very much, guys, for watching Daily Analytical Report. I hope that I helped a little bit with the markets. Now we'll have a short break, and after that a webinar about MetaTrader 4, so you will learn how to use the platform. Thanks very much and goodbye.